What is one thing you will never ever do? I had sworn I would never set foot in my dad's house again. Not after he walked out on us and started a brand new family across town like we never existed. For 5 whole years, I kept my word, as if it was written into my DNA. He was the man who left my mom crying over overdue bills, the man who missed every single birthday, and the man who pretended I was invisible. When I ran into him once at the grocery store, I told myself never again. Never his house, never his phone number, never even his name in my mouth. My friends thought I was too bitter. My mom gently begged me to forgive, but I had drawn a line and I wasn't crossing it. Then last Friday, right before dawn, my phone started vibrating nonstop. Unknown number. I almost ignored it, but something in my chest wouldn't let me. When I finally picked up, a shaky voice whispered, "It's your little brother. Ethan, please, Dad's in trouble. He's asking for you." I froze. Ethan was only 10 when Dad left, and I'd refused to have anything to do with him too. Now he sounded older, desperate. Against every promise I ever made to myself, I drove to that old house I swore was dead to me. The place looked half abandoned, windows covered with newspaper, yard overgrown. Ethan opened the door with red eyes. Inside, I found Dad collapsed on the couch, thinner than I remembered, clutching his chest. There were pill bottles scattered on the floor, unopened letters piled high on the table. He looked up at me like he couldn't believe I was real. "I didn't know who else to call," Ethan said, voice breaking. I should have walked right back out. Instead, I called 911 and stayed on the line while pressing a pillow under Dad's head. He kept mumbling apologies, words slurred but heavy, about choices, mistakes, and how he wished he'd been braver when it mattered. The paramedics carried him out minutes later. Ethan grabbed my sleeve, terrified they wouldn't let him ride along. I told him I'd drive us behind the ambulance. That night, sitting beside Ethan in the hospital waiting room, I realized I hadn't just broken my vow, I had shattered it. But for the first time in years, I didn't feel regret. I felt like maybe, just maybe, I'd chosen the right moment to stop hating.